In many cultures, including in the US, it's still considered taboo to talk about natural bodily functions like menstruation. In 2016, the Olympics put this taboo in the spotlight when Chinese athlete Fu Yuanwei said she had her period during her competition, talking on the world stage about menstruation in a way we normally don't see. During the 2018 Winter Games in South Korea, the menstrual product company Pads is putting menstruation back in the limelight with a new documentary about the nation's stigma surrounding periods. Pads sent reporter Jordan Wade to the streets of Seoul to speak with activists, journalists, and other women about the challenges of menstruation while living in a place where it's considered shameful to talk about. In the documentary, Suzanne Siemens, co-founder and CEO of Pads, said that after Fu Yuanwei helped to normalize the conversation about periods in 2016, she hopes conversations in South Korea during the 2018 Olympics can do the same. Korean journalist Ji-eun Choi said in the documentary that growing up, she thought that periods are not appropriate to talk about with anyone. Others said they thought periods were dirty, or would try to hide their use of menstrual products from others. Choi is trying to change the culture by calling it out. In 2017, she wrote a negative review of a Korean advertisement for pads that ran in its entirety without showing or mentioning menstruation once. She used the article to highlight the culture of shame in South Korea and explained why it's so detrimental to women's health. Choi also explained that periods are referred to as sahyangri in Korea, which literally translates to physiological phenomenon, even though there is a proper word for menstruation, wulmyeong, that people don't use. Others in the video said they later realized that periods are a human rights issue, not just a women's rights issue, and that there's nothing wrong or shameful about a bodily function. The Pads documentary also highlights the recent issues surrounding menstrual products in Korea. In 2017, the predominant provider of menstrual pads in the country raised their prices by 20%. In addition, toxins were then discovered in a major supplier of menstrual pads. As a result of the toxins, more than 4,000 women filed lawsuits against the company. Klianara. Civic activists demanded investigation of menstrual products and the company selling them. According to their website, Pads' mission is to help people have more positive and informed experiences of their period, and by extension, their bodies overall. Ultimately, Siemens said, "I would love to see the conversation elevated to the global level, where people are talking about menstrual equity in a future where there are supplies available for people regardless of social and economic status." She also added that she hopes for more transparency in terms of the manufacturing processes, so when people are buying their products they know exactly what's going in them and what's going closest to the most sensitive parts of their body. Related, Chinese Olympic swimmer Fu Yuanwei tells the whole world she's on her period.